Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. I wish there was a remedy to take away the pain I feel without you in my life. Well, I feel that your person is having a difficult time without your presence, without your energy, and without your love. Perhaps this person thought that if they just shut down and ran away, that if they became a ghost, that if they stuck their head in the sand like an ostrich, that all of that love, that all of those thoughts, that all of those dreams, that all of those memories were just going to somehow magically disappear. But they haven't. And at the moment, I feel that this person is having to deal with a lot of their own heartache and heartbreak that they have brought onto themselves. So it's like literally this person broke their own heart when they shut down, when they denied this connection, when they abandoned this love, when they ran away. And they are finding themselves in this space where they wish there was a remedy for this pain that they're feeling without your presence, without your love, without your essence, without your energy. But there is two solutions, actually. That first solution is you. The second solution is their phone. All they have to do is take out that phone and press that button, or type in some words and press that button, and then the two of you can be talking to each other. But I feel at the moment your person is feeling a lot of regret and guilt for how they acted, for how they treated you, for bringing their unnecessary drama into this connection and allowing things between the two of you to take the path that it did. But they need to feel this at the moment because, as I've mentioned before, pain is a powerful teacher. And if this person wasn't willing to have the life lessons and experiences to support their spiritual and personal growth the easy way, they are choosing to do it the hard way by having to deal with their own drama, trauma, and chaos, and heartache and heartbreak that they have brought upon themselves. Because do they truly have anyone else to blame for this? For most of you watching the reading, the answer to that is probably not. I regret every moment I doubted us, because in doing so, I doubted myself. I regret letting fears and ego dictate my actions. Well, I do believe that this person has a lot of regrets here. They do regret doubting this connection because they always believed in it. They always felt it. And for some of you, perhaps they even shared that with you, that this was the most powerful connection they've ever felt or experienced in their life, because that is what they're saying. That by doubting this connection, they've doubted what they were feeling, when they know absolutely sure what they were feeling when the two of you were spending time together. And even now, dealing with their heartache and heartbreak, they're acknowledging that the love for you is still there. It has not gone away. But their biggest regret is letting you go and letting their fears and ego dictate their actions. Those words, actions, and behaviors that were low vibration, that truly didn't belong in this connection for the two of you. But yet, this person did it. They allowed them to happen because they were too afraid of what they were feeling. They were trying to doubt what they were feeling because they were trying to make it go away. So they listened instead to that doubt, to their own fears and insecurities. And coming at all of this from a place of ego, and pride and ego certainly don't belong in this kind of connection either. The person working through all of this because they are having to deal with the pain of life without you. But it is giving them the life lessons and experiences that they need to no longer allow fears and ego dictate their actions, to no longer listen to all of that stuff that has been playing over and over in their head, but instead to follow their heart and listen to what their heart and their soul is telling them. And that is that you are the ones for each other, and that they should not have doubted what they were feeling, because this person truly sees and understands that what you have for each other and what you feel for each other is right and real and true love. And this person has never felt love like this before. The deck that I'm using today is one of our new decks, Channeled Love Messages. This is volume 2, and there is a link in the description box for these cards if anyone is interested. But we are moving on with this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? I wish I could turn back the clock and do things over. I'm filled with shame and guilt. Well, I would like to turn back the clock on a lot of things as well, but I can't do that. No one can. All we can do is move forward and make changes moving forward. Your person knows that they're going to have to come back and make these changes moving forward with you, because they do want to do things over. They do want to start over. They want to begin again, only this time this person is not going to drag their pride and their ego into this relationship. No more selfishness, no more stubbornness, no more allowing their fears and their insecurities and their self-doubt and their self-criticism and their lack of self-worth to dictate their emotions or their actions, because this person is at the moment, I really feel, in this place of heavily experiencing this guilt and regret. And it is really hitting them hard because they're having to look at themselves in the mirror when they brush their teeth, when they comb their hair, when they wash their face, whatever else they do in front of the mirror, when they're at the gym working out. And they are having to acknowledge that they are the one responsible. They are the one who should be embarrassed, who should be ashamed, and who should feel guilty and remorseful, because they are the one that created so much trauma in this connection for the two of you that really didn't need to be here. But this person knows that the solution to take the pain away is to pick up the phone to see if you're willing to talk, to see if you are willing to meet and hear them out, because an apology is truly the solution or the beginning of the solution for some of the pain this person is feeling. And then as you start spending time together again, that pain will go away as you rebuild your relationship, and your pain will go away as well, because this person wants to show back up and do things so very differently than they did in the past. Someone close to me has been encouraging me to pursue you and try to win you back. Well, I do feel that there is someone close to this person that is really encouraging them, as well as giving them advice about what they should do, how they should win you back, how they should approach you, encouraging them to talk, encouraging them to figure out what they're going to say and make sure that they have what they want to say to you all written down perhaps, or sorted out in the brain, and kind of like going down those pinpoints of those things that they want to address. Whoever this is someone very close to your person. For some of you, it can be a close friend. For others, it can be a family member perhaps. Perhaps it's someone that this person doesn't truly know that well, but yet they see them all the time. Perhaps it's someone at the coffee shop or someone at the gym, someone that knows your person. Whoever this is knows this person is not happy without your energy and without your presence, because I feel that this person is wearing their pain on their sleeve. And they can see the emotional pain that your person is in right now. You know what it's like. You look at someone and you can tell that something's wrong with them. You can tell that they're sad. You can tell that they're lonely. You can tell that they're dealing with heartache and heartbreak, or that they're upset. And I feel that whoever this is for your person is encouraging them to pick up the phone, to break the silence, to open the lines of communication, because truly talking needs to be the first step to take away the pain that you both feel without being in each other's lives. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. If you can forgive me, I'll spend the rest of my life showing you how sorry I am and how much I love you. Well, yes, if you can forgive them. And I feel that that forgiveness is going to ultimately be your choice. And I understand that for many of you, you have already forgiven this person because you do have this deep, unconditional love for them. And that makes sense that you would forgive them because you are looking at them from the perspective of their soul. And when we're in these kind of connections, it really is better to look at these people that we have these connections with, soulmates and twin flames, from the perspective of our souls, as a soul instead of a personality or an ego. And I'm talking about the Carl Jung ego at the moment. because their personality and their ego is not really their true self. Their true self is their soul. And if you look at them as this soul that is on a journey, going through a tremendous amount of change, growth, and evolution at the moment, it allows you to have that patience and forgiveness with them. And that truly is the best approach, although sometimes it can be very challenging and very difficult. But your person is going to still ask your forgiveness, to see how you're going to react, to see how you're going to respond. And then they will spend the rest of their life showing you how much they love you. They will make sure that that is part of their daily plan, just like brushing their teeth in the mirror, washing their face in the mirror, telling you how much they love you and showing you how much they love you as well is going to be part of this forward movement for you and your person as part of their daily activities. But let's see what else. But they're going to do it with love. They're going to do it because they love you and they truly want to show you and tell you how they love you and care about you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? I'm ready to make a bold romantic move towards you. I'm ready to capture your heart. Well, yes, that will be the perfect remedy for the pain that both of you have been feeling during this time that you have been apart from each other. And the remedy is truly simple. The remedy requires a phone, your person connecting with you, your person reaching out to you. All they have to do truly is say hello, but I feel that this person wants to come up with something a little bit more profound, a little bit more explanatory than just saying, hey, how's it going? Can we talk? Although for some of you, that is what this person might do. But your person knows it's time to make this bold romantic move. And whatever course of action they are concocting and planning at the moment, it is going to be a truly romantic move, whatever that might be. It could be an invitation to meet up somewhere. It could be an invitation to go on a date. It could be an invitation to go for a walk, a drive, meet for a beverage. Whatever it is, it could be something bigger than that. Just hearing from your person could actually be a bold romantic move for them, right? And really, it needs to start with communication. It needs to start with the two of you talking, because the air really, truly needs to be cleared between the two of you so that you can spend time together again and start building this relationship from the ground up and build it back better than it ever was before, especially because your person is not going to make the same mistakes moving forward that they've made in the past, because they're going to spend the rest of their life showing you how much they love you. And that is something they will do all the time, every day, their words and their actions being in alignment. Ego, pride, fear, no longer being part of this dynamic between the two of you either. But let's see what else is coming through. We'll use some tarot cards now and see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective. What do we need to hear? And this is the Five of Swords. Well, this does speak to your person's regret and guilt and remorse, because the Five of Swords tells us your person knows that they brought a lot of unnecessary drama and chaos and confusion into your life, and they feel so very bad for all of that, because you didn't deserve for them to treat you the way that they treated you. And they know that. And this Five of Swords is also going to be part of their apology for creating arguments, unnecessary conflicts, creating arguments over nothing, and then perhaps turning it around and blaming it on you, because that as well is part of that self-sabotaging behaviors. But your person at the moment as well, with this Five of Swords, it is about surrender. The Five of Swords is also a card of surrender, and it tells us that your person is surrendering to all of this. They are letting go. They are going to allow things to grow and develop between the two of you naturally as you come back together, and just allow the love to flow back and forth between you and see where this love takes you as you start spending time together again. But surrendering to all of this, I feel, is key for this person, because they're not going to be trying to control how fast things unfold, how fast things develop. They won't be slamming on the brakes. They're just going to be going with the flow. And then let the love grow between the two of you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And this is the Page of Wands. Well, the Page of Wands tells us your person is very turned on and attracted to you. The Page of Wands tells us your person sees you as a free spirit. They see you as someone who is very spontaneous. But as well, I feel that this is about a spontaneous communication coming from your person out of the blue when you are least expecting it. Because, of course, that is how it usually happens, right? But also with the Page of Wands, it tells us that your person wants to have adventures with you. They want to make a lot more memories with you. They want a lot more fun and adventure and passion with you as well. They see you as someone who's very funny. They see you as someone who's very witty. They miss laughing with you. They miss hanging out with you. They miss how you are open to just trying and doing anything new, anything adventurous, something that you haven't done before, perhaps a restaurant that you haven't tried before, or even a type of food, ethnic kind of food that you haven't tried before. This person sees that you are open to all of this and so much more, and they want to talk. And that can be a spontaneous communication coming from your person, because all pages do deliver messages. Now, the Page of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But you don't have to be a fire sign or any other sign that I mentioned for this reading today. This is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective today. And I feel that this message today is about your person is about to show up with an apology and an invitation of some sort to spend time together. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands is someone who shows up on the scene. The Knight of Wands is all about taking action. The Knight of Wands does not sit around. They get moving and they get grooving, because the energy of the Knight of Wands is also someone who has courage and confidence, someone who is just going to appear on the scene out of nowhere when you are least expecting it. A call, a text, a knock at the door, a ring of your bell, showing up outside and throwing little pebbles at your window, or standing there and holding flowers and a big sign. Whatever this person needs to do, they are going to show up, and they are going to be romantic, because this person wants to make amends. This person wants to apologize, but it's so much more than apology. They want an opportunity to start over with you. But this Knight of Wands energy is someone who moves very decisively and moves very quickly. And this will be the energy of your person as they come out of this place where they have been figuring themselves out. And then they start to make their approach on their journey back to you. The Knight of Wands, like the Page, is a fire sign. So again, that's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But it's interesting because the Knight of Wands is also about communication. Pages deliver messages. So I do feel that there is communication, contact that is coming from your person in some way, shape, or form here. But you will see a determination and a courage and a confidence in your person that you have perhaps not seen before. They're also going to be a lot more spontaneous with you, a lot more thoughtful with you as well. They're not going to be so impulsive. They're not going to be as impulsive or act as impulsively as they have in the past, but give thought to their words, actions, and behaviors, which is going to make it so much better for you, for them as well. No longer just stirring everything up and then disappearing, but giving sincere thought to how they react and respond to you, giving thought to where the two of you are going to go for dates and those kind of things, taking much more responsibility in all of this as well, moving forward. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Well, this is the Magician. Now, the Magician tells us your person is, well, definitely attracted to you here. There is no lack of attraction on their part where you are concerned. Well, especially with the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands being here as well, because those are also cards of attraction and passion and all of those kind of exciting things. But the Magician tells us your person desires you and they desire this connection. The Magician tells us your person believes that the two of you are so deeply connected, and that is on every level. It is mental, it is emotional, it is spiritual, and it's definitely physical with the passionate parts as well. But also, the Magician tells us your person is trying to manifest what they need to show back up, to find that courage, to find that confidence, to find the words that they need to make this bold romantic move. Talking to someone to help them as well. Someone close to them has been encouraging them to pursue you and win you back. Because this person truly believes that the only remedy for the pain that they feel is to have you back by their side, to have your presence and your love back in their life. Your person is doing what they need to right now to manifest all of those little bits and bobs that they need to show up for you and talk and open these lines of communication. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing? And this is the Queen of Swords. Well, the Queen of Swords is all about truth, honesty, integrity, fairness. Your person knows that they were not fair to you in the past. And they definitely know that to come back into your life, they're going to have to be a giver. And you get to be on the receiving end of them giving, actually. And they want to give back so much more to you than they did before because they see where they have just blown it up between the two of you, allowing you to perhaps do a lot of the things, allowing you to do the heavy lifting. Perhaps you were more giving and they were on the receiving end. Well, those roles are going to be flipped as this person comes back. You're going to be on the receiving end and they're going to be giving so much more back to you. But the Queen of Swords also holds the sword of truth. Your person's going to be real. They're going to be honest. They're going to be acting with integrity. And they have so much that they want to talk to you about. So much has happened in this person's life during your time away from each other. And they want to see what has happened in your life as well. But the Queen of Swords is an air sign. So that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But all queens are ruled by the element of water. So its Queen of Swords is water of air. And water is things like emotions, feelings, romance, and love. And air is thoughts, ideas, decisions, communication. Your person wanting to talk to you about how they feel about you, about the decisions that they're making concerning you in this connection. This is about them sharing everything with you and showing up real and authentic, where pride and ego and fears and insecurities are no longer going to be part of the dynamic here between you, because your person wants to be authentic and they want to live their best life with you by their side. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Ooh, the Ace of Wands. I always get so excited when the Ace of Wands comes out, and I think I say that every time as well, because the Ace of Wands is all about starting over, beginning again. Only this time, this relationship is going to have so much more stability and staying power to be able to go the distance. This relationship is going to be built at a higher frequency, on a higher vibration, because the Ace of Wands is all about breakthroughs that you have each been having during this time away from each other. It is about epiphanies. It is about greater understandings. It is about raising your vibrations, because you are going through spiritual awakening and transformation that also comes with that Ace of Wands. The other reason I love the Ace of Wands is because it is all about action. Fire is an element of movement. Fire moves. We have 3 fire on the table today? Well, we've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So that is 3 cards that belong to the element of fire, and fire moves. So this, I feel, is about your person taking action and following through to come back, to return, to be with you because they want to start over. And this person sees that there is such a beautiful connection here between the two of you that they wish they had treated you and this relationship with so much more respect, with so much more love, by making you much more of a priority than they did before. But they can't turn back the clock. There's no DeLorean, and Cher is not here to sing the song, and Cher can't make it happen for us anyway. All we can do is make changes as we move forward, because we learn from our mistakes and make sure that we don't make those same mistakes again. And I feel that that is the key here for this person as well, because the pain that they feel without you in their life is going to make sure that they don't make these same mistakes again. But let's see what else. We'll use some oracle cards now. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective today, please? Serendipity. I love this card. It has a 4-leaf clover, which is all about luck. Your luck is about to change, guys. You guys watching the reading. Now, serendipity. This card comes with number 18. Now, the 18 can be the 18th of any month. It can be January 8th. It can be August 1st. It can be the number 9. It can be September. It can be the 9th of any month. But the number 9 in and of itself is about the end of a cycle. And I really feel with the cards we have on the table, it is about the end of this cycle of silence, the end of this cycle of no contact, the end of this separation space that you and this person are in at the moment. Because your person is seeing, and on the receiving end of a lot of serendipity, they are getting a lot of signs and synchronicities from the universe. They are seeing things that remind them of you wherever they go. And it is giving them a wake-up call. It is giving them the epiphanies that they need and allowing them to see that it's time. I also feel that this person is probably seeing a lot of timepieces, actually, kind of like seeing hourglasses, those things that have the sand in it that you turn back and forth, that you cook an egg with. Well, you don't cook an egg with that thing, but an egg timer thing with the sand. Seeing watches, seeing clocks, seeing time wherever they go. Time is of the essence. Don't waste your time. It's time to move. It's time to act. I feel that this as well is some signs that this person is receiving from the powers that be, because they are trying to get them moving and grooving, and they are trying to get them to come back in your direction. They are trying to get them to this place where they're reaching out to you so the two of you can start spending time together, because truly it is sad that you are both in this pain without being in each other's lives. And the solution is truly so very simple from my perspective, although it's really not, because obviously your person is having to continue to go through this growth and transformation, which is what is taking them so long, truly. But as they come through that and get on the other side of this growth, they're going to reach out to you, and they will open these lines of communication. But I feel at the moment this person is missing you. They see your initials. They see your name. They see those things whenever they're out and about. They see it on billboards. They see it on license plates. They see it on street signs. They see it on television. They see it come across their phone. Sometimes they see it on social media, and it's not even about you, but just your name. They hear songs that remind them of you. Perhaps it was the song that was playing on your first date or one of your most memorable dates. Perhaps it was your favorite song or your favorite song as a couple. Perhaps they know it's a band that you like, and so they stop and listen to those lyrics, listening to what that band has to say, because this person is receiving messages through music. And they are allowing themselves to believe that you are sending them these messages through music as part of this serendipity that is coming at them. But you are in their thoughts. And when they have these moments where they see a sign, when they see your name or your initials, or when they hear a song, or when they see angel numbers like 1111 or 444 or 333, they stop and they think. And they think about you. And as they have those thoughts, it causes them to start having a lot of memories of you as well. But let's see what else. The penguins. I love the penguins because the penguins are super cool, especially how they are snuggled up with each other. This card comes with number 41, if anyone resonates with number 41. Now that can be April 1st, it can be January 4th, it can be the number 5. So it can be May, it can be the 5th of the month, but the number 5 is all about change. And it is time for change. And we have the 5 of Swords here also. But this card, we have this little penguin here wearing the little scarf. And this one kind of like loving on the other penguin. There is a heart here. There is a heart with a keyhole. And this penguin is holding the key. Soulmates. Now, whether you are soulmates or twin flames, please just take it as it resonates. There is a deep soul counterpart connection here between you and your person. And they are aware of that because they can't stop thinking about you. So in order to understand why they can't stop thinking about you and why they can't stop loving you, they have had to figure it out. They've had to do some research, and they have had to try to understand, just like you have, why you are always on their mind and in their heart and in their soul. That's because they know that there's a deep soul connection between the two of you. That is why they can say here with the Magician that you fire on every level. Yes, it is mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. It is all of that. And that is why it's so intense between the two of you, because you guys just get each other. You just understand each other. And how could you not? You've been together for many lifetimes, but now it is time for truth coming from your person. And now it is time for action coming from this person as well, as they reach out to communicate with you and start showing up in a way that they have not shown up for you before. But let's see what else is coming through for this message. Time for a nap. Yes, I could use a nap. This card comes with number 24. If anyone resonates with 24, now that can be the 24th of a month. It can be February 4th. It can be April 2nd. It can be the number 6. So it can be June. It can be the 6th of any month. And the number 6 is all about balance, harmony, tranquility. And that, I feel, is what's going to be restored to this relationship, especially because it's time to come out of this nap space. It's time to come out of this place where the two of you aren't talking and start spending time together again. This card does come with a cute little fox there on that crescent moon, but time for a nap. This is really for a message for you guys watching the reading. And I feel that this is saying, make sure that you take care of you. Your rest, your relaxation is very important. Many times when we are in these kind of connections, our emotions can be on overdrive all the time, either because it's from us, it's coming from ourselves, and we're upset and we're wondering what's going on. And we can even have that dwelling and obsessing from time to time ourselves. And what if this and what if that? When you find yourself doing that, it is time for a time out. Try and shut those thoughts off, because that is just pushing your fears out into the ether, and you don't want your person to pick that up either. This time for a nap is about you taking care of you. When you feel those thoughts coming on, try to change it to something else. Try to change the channel in your thoughts, right? Try to flip it to something more positive, like perhaps where you went for your first date and reliving some of those moments. But as well, if your person is doing a lot of dwelling and obsessing, you're going to pick that up from them also, because you have this strong telepathic bond and empathic bond with each other, because the intuition flows back and forth between the two of you very powerfully. That is part of that Queen of Swords card as well. It is okay for you to turn that off or ask to have it turned off, or you can return it to the sender. But this time for a nap card is about you guys taking care of yourselves. In this time when you are not with this person and you are missing them and you are longing for them, and there have to be times when it probably just drives you kind of like, well, it's difficult, right? And you get those emotional times and you just want to talk to them and see them, but yet you can't. Take time for you. Make sure that you are nurturing yourself is what this time for a nap is. Love yourself with positive self-care and self-love. And at the moment, pour that love for your person into yourself, because you are worthy of your own love and so much more. And what else I feel about this as well is make sure that you rest. Make sure that you get enough sleep, get enough rest, because being in these kind of disconnects from the person that we love more than anyone else on the planet, it can take its toll on our energy. It is emotionally, physically, and spiritually draining when we can get into that space, which is why self-care and positive self-love is so important. So if you need a time out for yourself from your daily lives, this is saying to take it. And this is apology, forgiveness, return, and sorry. Well, I do feel this person is going to ask your forgiveness. I do feel they are going to apologize, and we have talked about that throughout the reading. This person knows that apologizing to you is necessary and essential to moving forward. I feel as well that is part of the pain that is in this first card. What does it say? Is there a remedy for the pain I feel? Yeah, I feel like that. Their guilt and their regret and their remorse is part of that pain that they feel. And they know that the only way to get rid of that pain is to apologize to you and ask you to forgive them, hoping that you're going to forgive them as well. And your person, that will help them alleviate some of their pain, not all of it. That true getting rid of that pain is going to take them coming back to you and starting over with this beautiful fresh start that comes with that Ace of Wands. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Pride. Well, yes, beautiful tiger. Arrogance, ego, and stubborn. Well, I do feel that this is part of what your person wants to apologize for. Their pride, their arrogance, their ego, their stubbornness, their selfishness, their bad choices, their harsh words and actions that were so hurtful to you is what they want to apologize for, because this person sees, especially with this Queen of Swords being here, that pride, arrogance, ego, and stubbornness do not belong in this connection, and that they need to check that at the door when they come back and not bring it back in with them. And you will see that this person is not going to bring that stuff back in either. Pride does not belong in these connections, nor do ego, nor does stubbornness or selfishness, because in these kind of connections that are these soul counterpart connections, whether you are soulmates or twin flames, this is about your person wanting to be authentic and wanting to be real with you, because they want to experience the fullness of this relationship. They want to live their best life. And they know that to live their best life is to be with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to know? Well, mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Yes. Where was that? Can we go back in time? Something about a time machine? Yes. I wish I could right my wrongs. I want to do things over. They can't go back and change them. All they can do is right their wrongs by showing up for you, by being there for you, by being real with you, by being honest and authentic with you. But you will see that energy coming from your person as they return. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Hope. I haven't given up on us yet. No, this person hasn't given up, and they are hoping as well that you have not given up on them. This person is hoping that you haven't forgotten them, that you haven't walked away, that you haven't shut that door once and for all, and that you are going to allow them to come back into your life. I feel that that is what this person is hoping. But they haven't given up on you. They haven't given up on this connection, but they want to make sure that they're not going to blow it between the two of you ever again as well. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Well, yes, just like this plate is being mended by this heart here. We've got this broken plate. This plate is being mended by that heart. And the hearts need to mend because the hearts are in pain. And as this says, I wish there was a remedy to take away the pain. There is. It's mending this connection. It is gluing it back together. It is holding themselves accountable and responsible in order to be a better partner for you, a better partner in this relationship, and a better person as well. You will see your person taking these actions to show back up for you and be real and be authentic with you in a way that you have perhaps not seen from them in the past. So let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. Yes, you will. You will come back together. You will start fresh and start over. Because this person sees the error of their ways. They see where they failed. They see where they let you down. They see where they hurt you because they, at the moment, are hurting themselves. But today, this reading tells us your person knows it's time to start making plans. It's time to start reaching out. It's time to present an apology and also to come towards you with an invitation to see if you are willing to spend time with them so the two of you can start rebuilding this connection. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.